From Thomas Stadium on the campus of East Tennessee State University, we bid you a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to 2026 Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Couldn't draw it up any better than this. A light breeze, sunshine, 69 degrees, and the two best pitchers on these two staffs are going to about to get with it. Red Schlegel for the Cyclones and Knox Kazee will go for the Tennessee Vikings. Good afternoon and welcome. It is a big ball game. The winner will be guaranteed into the regional next week at Pioneer Park in Greenville. The loser will have to come back out and play tomorrow. If you win today, you're guaranteed the regional, and you'll come back on Sunday and play at 2:30. If you lose today, you'll come back and play tomorrow at noon against the winner of our next game, Daniel Boone and the Crockett Pioneers. So it's a beautiful day for baseball. This will be the fourth time we've seen this team. They've taken 2 out of 3 from us, and so we'll see how that goes. We've lost to them 9-8, lost to them 12-6, and in between we beat them 7-6. We've won 3 straight. We've won 5 out of our last 6 and 8 out of our last 11. And for Tennessee High, a red-hot ball club, they won 6 straight and 9 out of their last 11. So 2 teams very much headed in the right direction at the right time here on Tournament Time 2026. The Cyclones and the Tennessee High Vikings, Red Schlegel for us. Knox Kazee goes for them. Pre-game show brought to you by the good folks from Phil's Dream Pit. Announced today they're going to be opening up another restaurant, staying in, of course, Colonial Heights on Eastern Star exit, but expanding to the old Big Dan's barbecue site. Thanks to Megumi Britt, said we want to keep his legacy alive, and so they've reached out to the folks at Phil's Dream Pit, and come July or August, it's going to be Phil's Dream Pit located at Big Dan's Barbecue. Pre-game sponsor. We'll be right back with starting lineups. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. We're talking to Michaela Miller, one of our great sponsors at Phil's Dream Pit. Springtime events coming up. Bible schools, class reunions, wedding receptions, you name it. How can you help us in the springtime?
Meat, bulk orders, meat by the pound. Come out, order some pulled pork, get you some buns, maybe a side or two.
Let's talk Dream Packs. Tell us about the Dream Packs.
Dream packs, we start at 4, go as big as you need. Honestly, as big as you need. I got one tomorrow for 104. Pulled pork, 3 sides. We do offer pork, chicken, pulled beef, brisket. We even do the half chickens on the bone. But yeah, you get the meat, 3 sides, sauce, and buns.
Phone number to call is 349-6437 for the Dream Packs. Feeds 4 at a time, and you can do as many as you want. Then you talk about meat by the pound. Got something coming up. You just want the meat. Tell us about the meat by the pound. How's that work?
We pretty much 1 pound will, 1 pound will feed 4. Comes out to about $15.99 per pound.
What's my options on the meat?
Really, when you do it by the meat, you can do anything: ribs, half chickens, pork, brisket, turkey, chicken. We even got Italian sausage and jalapeno, cheddars.
There you go.
Really, anything we can do in bulk.
It's all right here. Dream Packs or meat by the pound. You got an event coming up. You need some help. It's a phone call away. 423-349-6437. The Quest for Perfect Barbecue. Phil's Dream Pit. Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We got here last night by an outstanding performance by Justin White. A 2-hit, 8-strikeout performance to get his back-to-back wins and back-to-back 8-strikeout nights. Last week against Dobbins Bennett, today against, or rather last night against the Daniel Boone Trailblazers, winning 7-2. They run-ruled the Crockett Pioneers yesterday, 11-1, and so they move on to make their record at 24-9. The Cyclones are an even 14-14 on the season. And so you look at the game last night, Tennessee High only had 5 hits. Crockett's pitchers gave up 9 walks yesterday. Brody Myers, the starter for the Vikings, 5 hits, 3 walks. This young man broke his hand. It's interesting. In an ATV wreck about a month ago, still struggling, but it was his non-throwing hand, obviously. And so Myers gets the W. Gage Graziano had the Vikings' offensive night, going 2 for 3 with a couple of RBIs and 2 runs scored. And so he was the big dog yesterday for the Tennessee Vikings as they won again run ruling the Crockett Pioneers 11-1. So Crockett and Boone play in the second game tonight to determine who stays and who is eliminated from the 2026 district tournament. If you're ready now, the starting lineups first off for the visiting or the homestanding Tennessee High Vikings. Leading off and playing right field will be Dane Music. Batting second, doing the pitching, Knox Kazee. Batting third, your shortstop, Hudson Pender. Batting fourth, the first baseman for Tennessee High, Preston Fagans. Batting fifth and playing third base, Gage Graziano. Batting sixth and doing the catching for Tennessee High will be Austin Harbert. Batting seventh and playing left field, Trey Collette. Russell Blevins will play center and bat eighth, and batting ninth, the DH for the second baseman, Ethan Muncie, will be Eli Reagan. Music in right field, Kazee pitching, Pender at shortstop, Fagans at first, Graziano at third. Harbor catching, Collette in left field, Blevins in center field, Reagan DHing for Muncie, the second baseman. For your Elizabethton Cyclones at 14-14, leading off and playing third base, Justin Whitehead. Batting second and doing the catching, J.D. Hooks. Batting third and playing shortstop, Ryan Casting. Batting fourth and pitching and DHing will be Red Slagle. Batting fifth and playing first base, Seth Holly. Batting sixth for the Cyclones, playing right field, Carter Reese. And the bottom three for the Cyclones, you have Elijah Ambrose in left field, Jack Blevins at second, and Marshall Holtzclaw in center field. Whitehead at third, Hooks catching, Casting shortstop, Slagle pitching and DHing, Holly at first, Reese in right, Ambrose in left, Blevins at second, and Holtzclaw will be in center field. Starting lineup brought to you by the good folks around the Birchville Real Estate Auction. Don't forget tomorrow, they've got a big one. Tomorrow, Short Coal Chute Road, a auction tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock at Short Coal Chute Road, 4-bedroom, 2-bath ranch with over 1,600 square feet. They'll auction it off tomorrow. That will be Jason Blevins doing the honors tomorrow. Again, that'll be tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Short Coal Chute Road in Elizabethton, 4-bedroom, 2-bath ranch with 1,600 square feet.
Under the TSSAA sportsmanship rules that mandate respect, ethical behavior, and safety for all participants. Coaches.
We gave you the starting lineup. No sense going back to that route because we've already done it. We've got baseball coming up. Umpires are at home plate. The meeting of the mound and meeting of the umps and the coaches has concluded, so we're not that far away from baseball. We'll come back and get going. The Cyclones in Tennessee High, and an absolute beautiful day for baseball with a lot riding on this game. If you win it, you'll come back again and play on Sunday. If you win it today, whoever wins this game is guaranteed the regional tournament coming up next week at Pioneer Park in Greenville. We'll come back with first pitch, Cyclones and the Tennessee High Vikings from East Tennessee State. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys, we didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend, attorneys for closing we recommend, and you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. And so there's the national anthem, which means we're ready to go. We're the visitors. We will bat first, and we'll be ready to go here. The Vikings in their home white with maroon numerals and maroon lettering for Tennessee I. Coach Roberts. And Knox Kazee will be your starting pitcher. We've seen him twice this year. We had some success against him. He is their ace of the staff, and so we'll bring ours as well. The argument would be the performance Justin White has given us the last 2 times out. You'd have to give him a pretty good nod as being one of our best too, along with Cole Krosick and Jackson Buckles. But clearly the big hoss goes today. Red Slug with 47 strikeouts and 35 innings will be the man on the mound. We bat in the bottom of the first. The dimensions here at Thomas Stadium, 325 down the lines. Center field to poke it out here is 400 feet. Power alley right, power alley left, it's 370 feet. It's natural or rather artificial surface. Again, as we told you last night of the broadcast, the entire complex is now turfed. Compliments the Bristol Motor Speedway because they, at the conclusion of the Cincinnati Red Atlanta Brave game up there last year, they donated the turf from that artificial surface to here. They put it down, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And so, again, the striping every, 5-10 yards width. It's light green, dark green, going from left field to right field. A moot coming in. It will be north to south, coming from the center field fence into the home plate area. Sometimes it goes east to west from left to right. In this case, turf was laid down. It's, again, the stripes come in from the outfield wall and the warning track right into the home plate area. So everything's turf, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place to watch it and a beautiful place to call one as well. So thanks for being with us wherever you may be, as the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain. And here we go. We'll get it started. We're in our traveling gray today as the visitors, and it'll be started.
For Justin Whitehead.
Justin Whitehead gets it started for the Elizabethton Cyclones. We're 14-14. Winners of 3 in a row, 5 out of our last 6, and 8 out of our last 11. So here we go. This one's underway. The winner is automatically qualified to the regional next week, but still trying to win a district tournament championship. Graziano in on the turf at third, just in case, because we are a bunting and base-stealing baseball team, no question. Again, Coach Korn was up here before the game to give me the lineup and said, I'll be up after the game today. We'll not let anybody stop us, deter us from coming up to talk, and I appreciate that. And so here we go, getting started. First pitch. Whitehead, and it's outside, ball 1. This one's underway here. One 1-0 now to Justin Whitehead. Brings it, and it's an end of the bat foul back, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The only knock about this ballpark, and this is the only one I can find because it's pretty much perfect, is the broadcast booth is right on the street level with people coming in and stopping and standing. And once they look around here, my big mouth, they understand, oh, he's in there broadcasting. Plus, they got headsets on. It's a pretty good indication. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just got started here. Whitehead leading things off here. Bringing it, and it's a chopper. It'll take 1 big hop. Belt high field shortstop got him by a half a step, 6-3 on the put out. Came off the bat, a big high hopper. He had to wait and field it about his belt level by Hudson Pender. And he guns him out. 1 away for Mr. Hooks in the house. Last night, a walk, a fly out, ground out, and a strikeout. So 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored for J.D. Hooks. And this was a strike called. Five o'clock start. Crowd just still coming in here, getting off work. 0-1. Ground ball over top of the head of the leaping Graziano. Ground ball, base hit to left field. Graziano charged it, leaped up, and it went up and over his glove and into left field for a 1-out single for J.D. Hooks. 1 out, 1 on for the Cyclones in the first for Ryan Casting. So Casting will go to work, left-hand batter, and so he'll get his signals from Coach Korn. We only mustered 3 hits last night against a pretty good pitching performance. Stallard came in replacing Ray for Daniel Boone and really shut us down. We had 3 base hits, Schlegel, Holly, and Blevins. That was it. Throw to first, back in. The lone RBI in the ball game, Elijah Ambrose, driving in his 15th RBI this season. to plate one of our runs. 5 big ones in the first inning, kind of set the tone for the ball game. Pitching, Casting takes it outside, ball 1. 1 out, 1 on to the first inning. Casting in batting .290. 6 doubles and 15 RBIs for the left-hand batting shortstop. Though to first, they're paying attention to, as well they should, J.D. Hooks. They know the rule. I mean, you've seen us all year long. You know what we're going to do. We're going to run at every opportunity. 1.5, 2-step, 2.5-step lead off the bag by Hooks. Casting outside, strike called. Caught the corner. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knox Kazee, your starting pitcher for the Tennessee Vikings today. They are 24-9. Long look, pitching to Casting. Runner going pitch out, throw down to second. He's in for a stolen base. High throw, shortstop took it. J.D. slides under the tag to the outfield side of the bag. He's in with a stolen base. That lead right hand touched that bag. It was a bang-bang play. It was closer than I thought it was going to be. Pretty good throw down to the awaiting shortstop by the Tennessee catcher, and so we got one in scoring position. Outside, good eye Casting. Count goes to 3-1 now. On deck will be Rhett Slagle. Top of the first. We're the visitors. 1 out, 1 on. We got one in scoring position. Casting a drive one down to the right field corner, and Hook's going to score if we can make contact. 3-1 pitch. Inside a tight. Oh, me, oh, my. Strike called. Hello, Debbie Holmes, Kristen Shepard, Emmy, my buddy Emmy Morgenstern. The wedding planner. She is a great lady. Hello, Em. Full count out of Casting. 1 out, 1 on to the first. No score. Cyclones knocking on the door here early. Kazee brings it. Outside ball 4. Lost him, and we got something going here. First inning, first 2 on board after the ground out by Whitehead. Hooks at second, Casting at first. Here's Rhett Slagle. He can sure help his cause as the starting pitcher today. Rhett yesterday had a base hit and reached on 2 errors by the Daniel Boone defense. So a chance to do damage here early. No score in the first inning, but we're knocking on the door here. Trying to punch our ticket to the regional tournament next week. Here's a throw back to second. He's in trouble. He's safe, and not by much. Hooks dancing around back there, and they spun and threw it out to Muncie on the throw from Kazee, and darn near got him, but he's back in safe. Whew, that was close. I thought he was out. Kazee to Slagle. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 1. So last night, as we said, Blevins a single in the first on a 3-2 pitch. Seth Holly singled last night in the second, and Red got an infield base hit in the fourth. That was it. But still managed to win 7-2. We'll take it. Here's another throw back to second, and he's safe again. As aggressive as we are, we can ill afford to get picked off, or we got something going in the first inning. Be conservative. See what Red can do. You're only 1 out. We've got runners at second and first. Kazee brings it. Slagle fouls it back. Hit and run was on, and Hooks will have to go back to second. J.D. had a great jump. He was 3/4 of the way down when he delivered the pitch. Foul to the backstop, and it counted no balls and 2 strikes to Slagle with Seth Holly on deck. Crockett and Boone play next. That winner will keep going. That loser will be eliminated from the 2026 district tournament. Kazee to the belt. The Tennessee and he'll stop and wheel and come off the rubber and looking back into second, J.D. Hooks. Axel Steins is listening. Axel Stein shines. No balls and 2 strikes. They'll set him up on the outside part of the plate, and it's outside. Misses 1 and 2. Austin Harbor had way outside on the plate, trying to set him up, catch him on the outside corner. Didn't register, didn't go in. One ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Strikeout Kazee on Slagle, 2 down.
To the plate, number 20, Seth Holly.
First strikeout of the ball game, obviously, for Kazee. 2 away in the inning for Seth Holly. Holly got us a hit last night. He had a single and 3 tries. Big old broad-shouldered first baseman today for the Cyclones. Kazee brings it. Holly takes a curveball, misses inside, ball 1 to the right-hand batter. 2 out of the first, 2 on, 2 out, no score. Kazee. Throw back to second. This time a whole lot closer. Hooks gave it away with his body language that time. You could tell what was coming, and so he read it perfectly and got back into second safely. 2 on, 2 out of the first. Here's Holly. Kazee. Ground ball back up the middle. Shortstop steps on the bag. Force play, inning over. We go to the bottom of the first. Nothing for the Cyclones. We leave 2 on. We'll come back and see what Rhett Slegman do in his first assignment against the Tennessee offense. You're watching, in this case, listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabethton?
When everything goes corporate and everybody, you walk in and you're customer number 1,799, here you're Tom, and we know who Tom is. We know who you are. And we do it the old-fashioned way, so we're big enough now that we can take care of everybody and we can, get the good deals. We get the volume discounts and all that kind of stuff. And we're one of the last family-owned furniture stores in East Tennessee. But we're small enough that we know who you are and we can take care of you.
Absolutely. Social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, at cannonshomestore.com on the internet, and just look up Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings on Facebook.
Hours are open?
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5.
And the magic phone number to call?
423-543-6937.
Be loyal, buy local. Biden Elizabeth from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Cyclones going to defense here in the first inning. Behind the plate, J.D. Hooks at first as Seth Holly second, Jack Blevins short. Ryan Casting at third will be Justin Whitehead. Left field, Elijah Ambrose. Center field, Marshall Oldslaw. And the right field is Carter Reese. So you look at the numbers of we call him the Big Hoss. That would be your starting pitcher today, Rhett Schlegel. Schlegel in 35 innings of baseball, he has a record of 4-2. 29 hits, 20 runs, only 11 of those have earned. He's walked 7. He struck out 47 batters in 35 innings. So Rhett will go to work on Tennessee High. We reach Kazee for a single and put 2 on board, but can't move him around in the first inning. Bottom of the first, no score. As we told you, the big announcement today on our show, and it's big, Phil's Dream Pit, and he's doing it right. Megumi, Big Dan Britt's widow, approached the folks, said, would you be interested? And they said, yes, we would be. But they're going to do a nice tribute to Dan. They're going to open up in August. What a great ambassador for downtown Elizabeth and Big Dan's Barbecue. So in that location will be either July or August, Phil's Dream Pit. So it'll be their second store. They're going to keep the Eastern Star location open, of course. So it'll be Phil's Dream Pit in downtown Elizabethton. And you will enjoy the food, I can tell you that. Goodness gracious. Those smoked hams he does, or smoked turkeys for the holidays, is unbelievable. So, anyway, that was a big announcement today on our show. We were at Food City in Gray. And now we got you baseball. Throw down, get ready to start the first inning. Offensively for Tennessee High, it'll be Dane Music, Knox Kazee, and Hudson Pender. They run-rolled Crockett yesterday 11-1. We beat Boone last night 7-2, as you know, if you listen to the broadcast. That's how we got here. Hello, Regina Shepard. Our buddy, Mrs. Shepard, an incredibly good attorney, is her day job. Schlegel goes to work on music, right-hand batting, right fielder for Tennessee High. No score in the first. First pitch pops him up. Bad handle popping out of play behind the strike one. Braves tonight, our regional teams. The Braves will be in Colorado. The Texas Rangers and Evan Carter in Detroit tonight for the weekend series there. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right on the numbers to Casting. Fields throws. Got him. One down. 6-3, one away in the first inning for Tennessee High. Here's Knox Kazee.
To the plate, number 5, Knox Kazee.
So one away here in the first, no score. A regional earning win for whoever wins this game today. First pitch, pops him up. Behind home plate, JD pops off the mask. He draws a beat on it. Got it. 2 down. Two away. Great job of JD on the first pitch. Popped him up. 2 away now for Hudson Pender, the Tennessee High shortstop. So again, the Braves, Colorado, the Rangers in Detroit. Schlegel brings it. First pitch, ground ball to his right. Casting, Fields throws. Got him. 1, 2, 3. They're swinging on the first pitches. I can see that. They're going after him on the aggressive at-bats for Tennessee High. They're up there swinging. They go down 1, 2, 3. We've played one, no score. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
My name is Michael Vance, Vice President of Advanced Heat Pump Systems. Advanced Heat Pump Systems has been open and providing service for over 35 years. The services we provide are installation and service of home heating and cooling systems. Our company's goal is to provide quality service for our customers. The reason you should hire Advanced Heat Pump Systems is because we offer a dependable, quality, trained technician to service your heating and air conditioning.
Second inning about to unfold. The Cyclones bring up Carter Reese, Elijah Ambrose, and Jack Blevins. 6, 7, and 8 in the Cyclones' second. No score. So up there swinging, an aggressive at-bat for Tennessee High. They're all every one of them swung on the first pitch. Had 2 ground outs to Casting, a pop-out and foul ground to Hooks behind home plate. Throw down to second, ready to go here. Reese, Ambrose, and Blevins. Carter last night, a walk, a ground out, and a strikeout, and scored a run. So Carter Reese gets it going in a scoreless second here for the Orange and Black. Winners again of 3 in a row, 5 out of her last 6 and 8 out of her last 11. Last night down in District 2 was Greenville and Granger winning. Greenville run ruled Volunteer and Granger beat Cherokee. Pitching into the bat, foul to the backstop, strike 1. So today Granger and Greenville play there in the winner's bracket game. And the Battle of Hawkins County at Pioneer Park in Greenville between Volunteer and Cherokee. 0-1 pitch. Reese checks swing foul, first base side, 0-2. Got to meet the bunch last night, Vista and Dickie Clark and Cole Reese, and got to meet the Waltons last night after the game. It's cool, 0-2 pitch, foul back. I love watching Carter Reese bat because he ain't up there. He ain't gathered no moss in that bat. He's up there swinging. 2 doubles and 14 RBIs in the season for the sophomore. 0-2 pitch upstairs, 1-2. Let's go back to last year. A year ago today, we beat this Tennessee High team here 4-3 in the tournament. And last year, Carter East put on a show as the pitcher. 1-2 pitch, strike 3 called. He knew it. Kazee strikes him out on a called third, 1 down to start the second. Here's Elijah Ambrose. Had an RBI single last night, his 15th of the season, on a ground ball to the shortstop. Pitching, taking, strike call. Oh, 1 pitch, ground ball, chopper, third base, Graziano, big hop, Fields throws, got him. 2 down, 5-3 in the putout. 2 away for Jack Blevins.
Now batting number 5, Jack Blevins.
One ball, 1 strike now to Jack Blevins. Kazee, 1-1 pitch, inside and tight, Bodie back 2-1. On deck for continues will be Marshall Holtzclaw. No, it won't be. Top of the order will be Justin Whitehead. Scoreless in the second. Kazee trying to put us out in order. 1-2-3, 2-1 pitch, outside, good eye, down and away to Jack, the right-hand batter, 3-1. Blevins with the base hit last night. Jack on a 3-2 count. Back in the first inning last night, rifled one back up the middle for a 2-out single and a full count pitch. 3-1 here. Outside ball 4. Jack's on. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts so far for Kazee. Here's Holtzclaw. See if he'll sacrifice him down with the bunt. See if he can drop one. Graziano thinks that down at third. He's creeping in on the turf at third base. Big lead at first for Blevins. He got wheels. Swing and a miss. Big rip ran it in on the fastball. Strike 1. Second inning, no score. We left 2 in the first inning on base. Let's see what happens here in a scoreless second inning. Throw to first. He's back in. Blevins to the outfield side of the bag, diving back in. By the way, the Reds, our other regional team, in Pittsburgh this weekend. Now the throw to first, he was leaning, but Blevins got back in. He was leaning towards second. And the Braves in Colorado and Evan Carter and the Texas Rangers in Detroit for the weekend. Kazee, runner going downstairs. Harbor can't get out of his webbing. Stolen base for Jack Blevins. Harbor jumped up and cocked ready to throw. Got it hung up in his catcher mitt. Webbing couldn't release the ball. And all hands are saved with a stolen base for Jack in scoring position now. See if Holtzclaw can bring him around in a scoreless second inning. Kazee upstairs misses. 1-2. Kazee, much like Whitehead last night, not much time between pitches. He's right back at it. Working from the stretch. Blevins out at second. And a drive back and out of play down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blevins at second. 2 out. Scoreless second. Holtzclaw. Fly ball left field. Pretty well tagged. Going back, and he's going to make the catch. Heck of a catch out in left field. Got to give him props. Trey Collette saves a big inning for the Cyclones. A fly ball caught on the fly, and the Cyclones are done in the second inning on a deep drive. He played it perfectly, and that's your inning. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Bottom of the second, here we come. Scoreless ball game. Give credit out there in left field to Trey Collette. Holtzclaw hammered that ball. I mean, he gave it a ride. And Collette got on his horse and went out and pulled it in on the warning track in deep left field in front of the scoreboard. That was the poke. If he doesn't get to that, he had to reach up and flag it and pull it in. If he doesn't get to that, Jack Blevins scores easily. He was around third on the crack of the bat, but he did make the catch. Here's Fagans to lead things off in the Tennessee High second. No score here. Good ball game. The two aces of the staff, Schlegel for us and Knox Kazee, your starter for the Tennessee High Vikings. Rhett put them out in order, 1, 2, 3 in the first. Wind blowing right to left here at the ballpark now. Pretty good. There's the first pitch. Popped him up. JD coming to the backstop. And it hits on the roof. Strike one. You hear it, I guess. You can hear it. So either that's their style or that's what they've been told to do. They're up there swinging on the first pitch. Every one of them have. Fagans no exception to lead off the second here. Fouls and back, strike one. Fagans, Graziano, and Harbor in the Tennessee High second. Three-man umpire crew today. One on each base, one behind the plate. 0-1 pitch, and it's strike two call. Nice pitch, Red Schlegel. No balls and two strikes to the big guy. He's a hoss, the first baseman for Tennessee High Fagans. Hello, Christian Shepard. How you doing? Schlegel, 0-2 pitch, outside, 1-2. Hooks gets down in a catcher stance and kicks that right leg out flat as a flitter. He's down to one and he kicks that. Reminds me of the guy who's played for the Red Sox, Tony Pena, way back in the day. Here's the 1-2 offering. Fly ball center field, hanging up and right there to take it. Marshall Holtzclaw makes it look easy, one away. One out of the Vikings second for Gage Graziano. 2 for 3 yesterday. He was the one who did the damage against the Crockett Pioneers. They run rolled them 11-1. Boone and Crockett will play this next game to determine who stays alive with this double elimination tournament. No score here in the second. Schlegel pitching. And a strike called, caught the corner of the right-hand batter. Tell you what, we got a pretty rock-solid defensive outfield. Marshall Holtzclaw covers a lot of ground out there in center, I'll tell you. 0-1 pitch. Down and away, 1-1. We had some great center fielders. Cyclone fans on him for that one. They wanted to call strike. It looked pretty good from here, I got to tell you. But 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of chatter downstairs. 1-1 pitch. Fouls it back. Reached out and pooched it. Giving chase. Holly, he may. And right up against the fence. Couldn't hang on to it. He got right at the edge of the foul fence and could not hang on to it. Right up against the fence. Again, tough play. Watching the fence, watching the ball. The wind's blowing, pushing the ball in the opposite direction. Seth couldn't hang on to it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck will be Austin Harbor. This is Graziano, who's been a dangerous hitter his whole career against us. 1-2 pitch, ground ball. It'll be Whitehead, knocks it down to third. He'll be safe. Whitehead to his left, knocked it down, and Graziano's on at first base. It'll be E5 on Justin Whitehead. He knocked it down. Ranging to his left, the official scores his error, and so here's Harbor. First error of the tournament now for the Cyclones. We played them up there a couple of weeks ago. I was not there, but it was an error fest, I was told. We had 10 errors that game. Pitching, taking, strike call. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. 1 out, 1 on. No score in the second. Vikings to the plate here against Rhett Schlegel. Pitching, strike 2. Ooh. Whoops. We'll stop umpiring up here. But that looked good. Hello, Herman Price. Eddie Oliveira. Listening to the broadcast. Thank you. 1-1 pitch. And a strike call. Nice pitch. Took something off that one. Froze him. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes to your 1 out batter, catcher Austin Harbor. No score in the second. Schlegel to the belt. Brings it. Inside and tight. Ran it in on him that time. Missed. Count levels at 2-2. Football clinic starts in 30 minutes at Citizens Bank Stadium. Junior Cyclones and Junior Cyclone cheerleaders and players. Schlegel, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Double C Western Supply strikeout. 2 down. For strikeout for Rhett Schlegel is number 48 of the season. And number 1 of the ball game. He went down swinging. He went fence busting, didn't get it. 2 down to the inning now. It's Trey Collette made that big catch out there to end the second inning for us. Swing and a foul to the backstop. Foul tip, strike 1. Into the bat, foul. 2 out, runner at first, no score in the second. Tensions are high here. You can cut it with a stick, or rather you can cut it with a knife. Not a stick, but a knife. 0-1 pitch. Look out, shoots it foul, backing in behind the Cyclone bullpen. No balls and 2 strikes. When the Bucks get back in town, they got 2 or 3 more home series. You need to come watch. This is a beautiful, beautiful ballpark. Man, oh man, oh man. They did it right. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball hit right to Casting. To Blevins, the force play, inning over. 6-4 in the force play. Vikings are gone. We played 2. It's a good one. Everything we thought it would be. These 2 teams can get after each other. It's been a good one so far. We're scoreless after 2. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. A great sponsor, Brumman Sports Shop. Again, you're looking for awards, you're looking for uniforms, looking for hats, T-shirts. BrummanSportsShop.com is your website. We appreciate them very much. Been a great sponsor. We go to the third, no score. Top of the order for the orange and black. Whitehead, Hooks, Casting. We hope a whole lot more the second time through to say Knox Kazee, the starter. Throw down to second. Here we go. Whitehead grounded out to the shortstop to start the ball game.
Now batting number 4, Justin Whitehead.
Whitehead again. His pitching performance the last 2 games, for me, one for the ages, I'm telling you. To do what he did against Dobbins Minute. His first start since a sophomore. Of course, we usually bring him out of the pen. And then come back last night, his second starting assignment. In both games, he nailed down 8 strikeouts in both games, now 30 on the season. Here's Kazee, Whitehead. First pitch, ground ball, base hit to right field. He jammed him, and that wrist strength muscled in the right field for leadoff single for Whitehead. Second base hit of the ball game for the orange and black. Here's Hooks, who got the other hit, a single back in the first. We're in the third, no score. Lead man on. We stranded 2 in the first and 1 last innings. We've had base runners. That big hit to move them around. Here's J.D. Hooks, right-hand batting catcher for the Cyclones. Kazee looks him at first. Whitehead can fly. As you know, he'll throw back in there, and he'll get back in. Diving to the outfield side of the bag, safe. Coach Diaz at first. At third is our head coach, Coach Korn. 37 and 26 as the head man. There's a bunt. First base side. It's a good one. Could be trouble. Safe! And now Whitehead's going for the throw down to third, and he's going to be safe. And going out to second will be J.D. Hooks. A bunt single, first base side. First baseman did not get it. Pitcher did not get it. It rolled out of no man's land. Hooks is safe. Rounding second and going to third. He kind of stopped, froze, and took off and did a head first slide. And he's safe at third for Whitehead. And while they were playing the play on him there, Hooks goes down to second. We got it going here. A perfect bunt by J.D. Hooks. You don't get it any better than that right there. That's textbook. Right in no man's land. First baseman didn't go get it. Pitcher didn't get off the mound quick enough to get it. It rolled there and in between the pitcher's mound and first base. Hooks hustling, then goes down to second. We got him at second and third. Nobody out here in the third. Knocking on the door. Here's Casting. Pitch. First pitch is a foul ball if he's in step, I think. Yep, it trickles foul. It dribbled up the first base line. It was going to be a fair ball, but crossed the chalk, and it's a strike. Again, the alert base running for the Cyclones. Whitehead got halfway between second and third, kind of stutter-stepped and froze and took off, went head first, airborne like the late Pete Rose, and got in there on above the tag. And Hooks went down to second on that play. Casting. Strike called, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Hello, Jonathan Morton. How you doing? Cyclones got him at second and third. Nobody out in a scoreless third, but knocking on the door. Casting. Downstairs to the wickets. Coming home. Here comes Whitehead. He comes in. Standing up. Pass ball, 1-0 Cyclones. Through the wickets. Right through the legs of Austin Harbor. Racing in from third. It's 1-0 Cyclones. Hooks goes down to third. We draw first blood here. Trying to qualify for the regional. 1-0 Cyclones in the third. In the winner's bracket down yonder in District 2, again, we told you earlier, Greenville is playing Granger tonight. Winner of that one qualifies for the regional. Infield pulled in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Casting. And a pitch upstairs. Good eye, Ryan. Count evens at 2-2. Single, bunt single, run scored, 1-0 Cyclones, and aggressive base running. For the orange and black of Coach Mike Korn. 2-2 pitch, bringing it. Casting, swinging a miss, struck him out. 1 away, strikeout number 3 for Knox Kazin. He brought the smoke on that one. Casting went after it, didn't get it. Here's Schlegel. So run number 2, 90 feet away in the form of J.D. Hooks. Let's see if Red can do any kind of fly ball to the outfield. Well, if it's deep enough, it'll be a tagging situation to come on in. There's a foul to plate, strike 1. Coach Mike Korn, 37 and 26 as the head man. He's 20 and 6. And the time called as Rhett stepped out of the box, and because he went ahead and delivered the pitch, and they'll call time that doesn't count. No balls and a strike. He's 19 and 6 rather in district tournament play, or against district opposition. 5 and 2 in postseason, and now 4-0 here. We've never lost on this field. Oh-1 pitch outside. Ooh, strike called. 0-2 to Schlegel. On deck will be Seth Hawley. 1 in, 1 on, 1 out in the third. We've taken the lead 1-0 here. Infield still pinched in. Bringing it. Schlegel, fly ball. Should be deep enough. It's a deep drive. Going back, and he can't catch it. He got away from him. Rhett's got 2. Rhett's coming to 3. Rhett comes in with an RBI triple. And the Cyclones, it comes in inside the park, home run. Here comes the throw. He's in! Inside the park, home run. Red Slagle touches the ball. Woo! Slagle on a deep drive over the head of the center fielder, Russell Blevins. Bounces up against the corner foot mark and straightaway center. Rhett never broke stride. An inside the park home run. Add to that Hook scoring ahead of him. It's 3-0 Cyclones. Taking a page out of the Evan Carter book on an inside the park home run for Slagle. Here's Holly, strike called. Rhett Slagle inside the park that's energized this big Cyclone crowd here. Holly is outside, and it's 1-1. The third home run of the season, all by Rhett Slagle. Strike called to Holly. So Rhett Slagle, RBIs 15 and 16. They are huge in this game. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. 2 down.
Now batting number 16, Carter Reese.
Here's Carter Reese. 4 strikeout for Knox Kazee here. So Rhett Slagle inside the park home run. His third of the season. And we lead at 3-0 here. In the bottom or top of the third inning, rather. Reese and Coach Corrin conferring down the third base line. Home plate umpire goes to break it up. Pitching. Outside ball 1 to Carter Reese. Struck out to lead off the second inning. We're in the third. We lead it 3-0. 3 runs on 3 hits here in this inning. Upstairs and misses. And it's 2-0. Single, bunt single, inside the park home run Slagle. 3-0 Cyclones. Kazee brings it. Taking it. Strike called to Carter Reese. 2 balls and a strike. Kazee, swing and a miss. Carter Reese upstairs, and a count evens now 2-2. Elijah Ambrose on deck if it continues here. We're in the third. We jump out 3-0. Here's the 2-2 offering from Knox Kazee to the awaiting right-hand batter Carter Reese. It's outside. Good eye. Ball 3 and a fastball misses belt eye. Full count. Three big ones in this frame here to give Slagle a little bit of a cushion to go out and pitch in the bottom of the third with a 3-0 lead at this point. And a swing and a miss. Got him. Strikeout swinging. But damage done for Elizabethton. 3 runs on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the third. We lead 3-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely, new color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. Bottom line is, leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-0 Cyclones. Again, The big one this time on this ball game so far, that's why I love doing high school sports. You just never know. Inside the park home run by Rhett Slagle. So if there's any question about his football injury and his surgery, does he still have the wheels to go? I think that got answered. He was moving. He turned second. Between second and third, he kicked it into a different gearbox, and he scores with an inside the park home run. Ahead of him was Hook, so it's a 2 RBI home run. Slagle RBIs 15 and 16 on the season. Whitehead has scored early in the inning on a pass ball through the catcher's legs, and it's a 3-0 ball game.
To the plate, number 2, Russell Blevins.
Blevins, Reagan, the top of the order, and Music. We're in the third. Cyclones lead at 3-0. The big hoss on the mound. He's got one punch out in the ball game. He struck out Harbor last inning. Now has 48 on the season. Slagle brings it. First pitch is a strike called at the knees to the right-hand batting Russell Blevins, the center fielder. To his credit, he played it about as good as you can play in center field. He just hammered it. Speaking of the home run by Slagle, 0-1 pitch, foul back our way. No balls and 2 strikes. As I said, you never, when you come out here and put on the headsets for a high school game, you never know what it's going to be. It's a thrill a minute. I love it. 0-2 pitch. Chopper coming off the home plate, fielded Slagle. Got it, 1 down. Little chopper up the first base line. Rhett pounced on it. 1-3 on the putout, 1 away. Here's Eli Reagan, the DH, with the second baseman, Ethan Muncie, the number 9 man of the lineup. Crockett and Boone play next. That winner moves on. That loser will see their season end tonight. If you win today, you don't come back till Sunday at 2:30. If you lose today, you're back here at noon against that winner tomorrow. Here's Reagan. Popped him up, and let's see. First base side, Seth Holly says, I got to draw a beat on it in foul ground. He does. 2 down. Seth squeezed out with the other hand to make sure that didn't get away from him, and there's 2 down. Again, they're still swinging at the first pitch. They're up there swinging aggressively against Rhett Slagle. 2 away in the third. We lead 3-0. Here's Music. Grounded out to Casting to start the ball game at shortstop. Back in the first inning. Bottom of the third. Slagle gets his side from JD. Here it comes. And a strike called. Nice pitch. Ran it in on him. Oh, 1 pitch, swing and a miss. Ran it in on him again. That was a self-defense. I better swing at that one, and he didn't. Did not get it. 0-2 now, Slagle. No balls and 2 strikes. Cyclone starter brings it, and Hooks framed it outside, missed it. Rhett wanted that one. 1-2. Right fielder Dane Music, right-hand batter here. 3-0 Cyclones in the third. Slagle nods his head. Here comes a 1-2 offering. He fouls him back. Please don't hit my windshield. That's back where my car's parked. I told you back in the day, I was down at Oak Ridge calling a game for Dobbins Minute. Parked behind the backstop. Ball hit and stuck in the windshield. Drive home with a baseball stuck in my windshield. Kind of impaled, which was kind of different. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball back up the middle to his left. Casting fields. Throws. Got him. Nice job, Ryan Casting. 5-6-3 on the putout, and the Vikings are gone on the third on a great defensive play by Ryan Casting. We go to the fourth after 3. Your Cyclones lead 3-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Drug Center, Health Mart Pharmacy. Tell me about that. Why does that help the consumer when they come here to shop?
Yeah, the Health Mart is a group that whenever pharmacies buy drugs, they're able to contract with small pharmacies and get us purchasing power the same as a big pharmacy would be able to do, like a big chain or something like that. So basically all our prescriptions that we buy and anything over the counter like medicines, braces, glasses, really about anything. It lets us get cheaper prices. That is good for us and good for our customers, because a lot of people think coming to a small pharmacy you may have to pay more for prescriptions or over the counters, but if anything, it's cheaper here.
Yep. It's not the case. It's cheaper here. Hours are open, again, at Lingerfield Drug Center.
Yeah, here Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 12.
How do we find you on social media?
On Facebook is Lingerfield Drug Center.
And you know when we'll ask you, the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
Health Mart Pharmacy. There's a sign hanging up there at Lingerfield Drug Center, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We go to the fourth inning, 3-inning totals. Elizabethton 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. We've left 3 for Tennessee High. No runs, no hits, no errors. They've stranded 1. We go to the fourth inning. Ambrose, Blevins, Holtzclaw for the Cyclones. Here in the fourth, we lead 3-zip.
To the plate, number 18, Elijah Ambrose.
Here's Ambrose, grounded out to third. He's first time up. Graziano in on the turf at third. Kazee, your starter, 3-0 Cyclones. We go to the fourth of a scheduled 7. Fastball outside, misses ball 1. This, of course, is far from over. But right now, we got 3 more than they've got. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, backhanded shortstop. Fields throws, got him. Not by much. Good hustle by Ambrose. Nice play with the shortstop. Pender, and 6-3 put out 1 down. Cyclone Baseball, sponsored all season long by great folks like the Jewelers Bench, will be there Tuesday. Mother's Day next Sunday a week. Pandora's got buy 2, get 1 free of anything in the store for Mother's Day for Mama. First pitch, it's a foul ball, third base side. Jack Blevins, he'll come back on the first pitch swinging. The Mother's Day gift sets are 30% off right now for Mom from Pandora. But the Pandora charms, bracelets, whatever, you buy 2, get 1 free. Wow, it's a good deal. Plus, they put up about 500, I think she told me 500 new E. Newtons. Upstairs misses 1-1. Top of the fourth, we lead at 3-0. Blevins walked his first time up, stole second. Ended up there. This one bounced up there. Good eye by Jack. 2 balls and a strike. Holtzclaw on deck. 3 runs on 3 hits, all last frame. Single, bunt single, and the inside the park home run by Rhett Schlegel. 2-1 pitch. Downstairs, strike 2 call, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to your 1-out batter here. Wind still kicking pretty good here at Thomas Stadium. Here he reaches out, pooch to the right field. Does it fall? Nope. Coming down the right. Played it perfectly. Dane Music one away. Little flare out in right field. He came in about 10 steps and hauled it in on the fly. 2 down. Here's Holtzclaw trying to put us out in order for the first time in the ball game here. We're in the fourth. We lead 3-0. Marshall drove Collette deep, and this one hit him. Hit his bat first, says the umpire, so strike. Anyway, Collette went to the warning track. Holtzclaw put a charge in it. Collette hauled it in the second inning. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Called that first pitch a ball, which, okay, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitching. Bad handle fly ball to shallow right field. Music, wind, swirling, got it. Inning over, 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's a good one. 3-0 Cyclones. Come back with us. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Thanks for being with us. Yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you from Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State. 3-0 Cyclones. Heart of the order for the Vikings, 2, 3, and 4, Kazee, Pender, and Figgins. Second time through, we'll take a look at the big Osred Schlegel, who's not allowed a base hit so far. Through 3 at-bats for the Tennessee Vikings. They come in with a record of 24-9, and they have won 6 in a row and 9 out of their last 11. Cyclones, meanwhile, have won 3 straight, 5 out of 6, and 8 out of 11. So 2 teams very much heading in the right direction and peaking at the right time. Again, the District 2 tonight, you've got Greenville and Granger in the winner's bracket and Cherokee and Volunteer in the loser's bracket. Hello, Johnny Markland, Becky Muncie, Mitzi Hall, hello, Mitt, Regina Harris, Herman Price, Lisa Horan,
Now batting number 5, Knox Kazee.
Lonnie Stockton, Lori Blevins, Lisa May, Donna Treadway. Thank you all for listening. Fourth inning, we lead 3-0. Explosive team we're playing. You got to keep the pedal to the metal here. Here's Kazee. First pitch, taking downstairs, misses ball 1. Kazee popped out and foul ground to J.D. Hooks behind home plate. The catcher back in the first inning. Schlegel struck out 1 so far. 1-0 pitch. Strike call. Granted in on him, the right-hand batter, 1-1. John Korn, how you doing, sir? We said hello to Emmy Morgenstern. Michael Stansberry, how you doing, sir? 1-1 pitch. Shoots it to right field. That will be a foul ball. Over to get it will be Carter Reese. Get it back in. I think of Carter Reese, that gut check performance he threw last year as a freshman. Wow. Won the championship for us as a 9th grader. Is that not awesome? Hello, Christy Riddle, Kristen Shepard, Jonathan Morton, Herman Price. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a beautiful day for baseball here. 1-2 pitch, and did he go? Check swing. They need to appeal it, and they said he did not. 2-2. Always, my coaches say, always work the men in blue. Work them to your favor. You at least appeal it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It was a ball. 2-2 count. Schlegel kicks, fires, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's out in front of Hooks to throw it to first. He dropped the ball, throws it, strikeout. 1 away because he's gone. Strikeout number 49 on the season for one Red Schlegel. Second of the ball game. 1 away, here's Pender. Grounded out to shortstop. Casting in the first inning. 3-0 Cyclones in the bottom of the 4th. Rhett brings it. Check swing. He went. Swing and a miss. No balls in the strike. Your 1-out batter here. In the bottom of the 4th inning, Cyclones 3, Tennessee I nothing. Schlegel. Strike 2 call. Nice pitch. Took something off of it. Hit the outside part of the plate. J.D. Hooks calling a masterful game behind the plate. 0-2. Pender, the right-hand batting shortstop, sees what he's going to hit and bows him back, and it's 1-2. Ran it in on him. Sun's behind the clouds for just a little bit. Wind still now blowing out of the ballpark here. Rhett delivers the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball high, towering pop. Who's got it? Casting at shortstop says it's mine. The wind swirling, got him. 2 down.
Now batting number 17.
2 out for Preston Fagans. Fagans flied out to center field to start the second inning on a pretty good drive, but Holtzclaw played it perfectly out in center field. 3 runs, 4 hits for the Cyclones. No runs, no hits right now for Tennessee High. Pitch outside, ball 1. There was Hooks again with his left knee in a normal position. That right leg kicked all the way out and flat, and even with the turf at home plate. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball. Center field. Holtzclaw backs up 3 steps. Camps got it. 1, 2, 3 inning for Rhett Schlegel. Second time in 4 we've done it. We played 4. We go to the 5th inning. Cyclones lead 3-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
4 in the books. We go to the 5th inning. Cyclones bring the top of the order up. Whitehead, Hooks, and Casting leading 3-0. 3 runs on 4 hits for the Cyclones and no runs, no hits. For the lads from Bristol, we go to the 5th inning. We can do the math. We need, 9 outs? That's how I look at it. I simplify things. Top of the 5th, 3-0 Cyclones. Here's Whitehead. Pitch, strike call to start the inning because he's still bringing him. He's got 5 strikeouts in the night. Single Whitehead. Came around to score in the 3rd on a pass ball. Upstairs, 1-1. Grounded out to short to start the ball game. So Austin Harbor let one get through the wickets, and he came in standing up from 3rd for that first run of the ball game. Then 3 batters later, Rhett Schlegel inside the park home run to plate. Hooks right in front of him. That's been our offense all in the 3rd inning. We lead 3-0 here in the 5th. Strike call to Whitehead. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Kazee delivers. Whitehead started and held up. Upstairs, 2-2. Two-two pitch outside, ball 3. Full count now. Good eye. Justin Whitehead. Payoff pitch, Kazee, here it comes. And it's a chopper, first base side, takes a big hop fielding. He'll step on the bag himself. That would be Preston Fagans. What away? One out of the 5th for the Cyclones, leading 3-0. Here's Hooks. He's 2 for 2. A single to bunt single. And a run scored and a stolen base. He dropped that bunt back in the 3rd. It's about as good as you'd ever want to see. It was a textbook bunt to the first base side of the infield. Had just enough mojo out that the catcher couldn't get on it out in front of the plate. It didn't go far enough for the first baseman. He had to come off the bag or out of his position to run and get it, and he couldn't do it. And the pitcher didn't do it either. And so it was in no man's land. Here's a strike call. And by the time that they got to it, JD had raced down first for a bunt single. Hooks will back out now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th. Elizabethton leads at 3-0. Mox Kazee brings the 1-1, and it's strike 2 called. Nice pitch. Myers pitched last night for the Vikings. Of course, we had, as you know, Whitehead on the mound last night. 1-2 pitch, bounced up there. We still have in our arsenal Cole Krosick, Jackson Buckles, Carter Reese, Seth Holly. I mean, you name it. We got 12 different arms we use this year. Now Hooks will back out of there and take a couple of swings. He'll back in. Justin Whitehead's performance last night set the table for this tournament. I'm telling you, that was big how he did his number last night. 8 strikeouts and 2 hits. Here's a bad handle foul back by Hooks. Count stays at 2-2. Anybody will tell you, we've been there. We've been to the state tournament twice. You got to have arms to go down there in a short series. Got to have arms to get there. 2-2 pitch, and that hit him. Apparently hit the bat first, but it looked like me hit him on the helmet. But instead hit the bat first, then hit Ricochet hit his helmet. Either way, he's still there. 2-2 pitch. Outside ball 3. Good eye, J.D. Hooks. Full count. Pitch count going up for Kazee. That's his second full count now this inning. Payoff pitch. Pops him up. First base side giving chase Figgins. Pop. Caps off, looking for it, tracks it down, and got it. 2 down.
Now batting number 21, Ryan Casting.
2 away, Casting a walk on a strikeout today for number 21. 5th inning, we lead at 3-0. Tennessee High in the bottom of the 5th will bring up Graziano, Harbor, and Collette. 5, 6, and 7. Good ball game. Hope you're enjoying it. First pitch, ground ball to the second baseman to his left, 4 steps. Muncie Fields throws, and Cyclones are gone for the second consecutive inning. 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Cyclones lead it to the tune of 3-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursinghome.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning here. We lead at 3-0. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Again, like us and share us, and we'd appreciate that. We certainly enjoy doing this. We love the orange and black. Slagle working in the 5th inning here. Graziano, Harbor, and Collette. 5, 6, and 7 of the Tennessee High. 5th inning, we lead 3-0. Since the Red Slagle inside the park home run, you go back to 8 straight now. Knox Kazee isn't mowed down, so he's putting together a pretty good string as well, much like our guy. He's put him out in order. 3 of the 4 times he's faced him here in the ball game. They've had 1 base runner. That was an error by Whitehead down at third. And Crockett and Boone are next. That winner will stay alive, and the loser will be eliminated in this double elimination tournament. To go back to the beginning, Crockett eliminated East in night 1, 9-3. Last night, Tennessee High beat Crockett 11-1. Of course, we beat Boone, as you know, 7-2. Those two play tonight to stay alive after this one, and Here we go in the 5th inning for Tennessee I. We lead 3-0.
To the plate, number 1, Gage Graziano.
Here's Graziano, reached on the air by his counterpart, Justin Whitehead, back in the 2nd inning on a ground ball to his left. He knocked it down, couldn't right the ship and throw him out to E5. Didn't hurt us, but error charge, and that's his only at bat for Graziano. Went 2 for 3 here yesterday. First pitch, strike called to get it started. Schlegel with a couple of strikeouts, and the only base runner of this ball game has been Graziano back in the 2nd. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's outside 1-1. Sun's popped back out now. Not nearly as bright as normal, but still it's problematic for shortstop, third, and left field here at this Thomas Stadium complex. Schlegel deals a 1-1 offering, and it's framed to look good. Missed it 2-1. Fluid strike zone here on both sides today. Some that shouldn't are, and some that aren't should. As far as strikes, 2-1. Schlegel rocks and brings it. Pops him up, right field. High towering pop. Carter Reese is there, and he camps and got it, 1 down. Graziano retired here in the 5th inning. Next up was Harbor, who struck out one of the 2 punch-outs tonight by Red Schlegel. Now has 49 on the season. 3-0 Cyclones in the bottom of the 5th of a scheduled 7. Schlegel delivers the first one, and it's outside. Bounce to the backstop, ball 1. Defensively, everybody's at the normal position. Holtzclaw can cover a lot of ground in about 10 steps, probably more shallow than normal. Fly ball, base hit. Austin Harbor slaps on the left for the first base hit of the ball game for the Vikings here in the 5th inning. Here's Trey Collette hitting a fielder's choice to end the 2nd inning on a ground ball by Casting. Flip to Blevins to force him. 6-4 in the force play to end the inning. 1 out, 1 on. Courtesy runner at first for Tennessee I. There's Trey Collette. A good time for our numbers play right here. Schlegel working from the stretch for the first time in the ball game. Brings it. Shot, and it'll be a base hit to center field. In to pick it up, Holtzclaw, and get it right back in. So back-to-back base hits for the Tennessee I Vikings here. Puts a tying run to the plate with only 1 out of the inning. The courtesy runner out at, trying to see who it is. Zion Brookwell is running out at second base. Coach Corneglau talked to his starting pitcher to settle things down for just a bit. They got something going here in the 5th inning. We lead at 3-0. Tying run to the plate with only 1 out. Back after this.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Brief meeting in the mound, and so here we go. Runners at second and first, 1 out here for Russell Blevins to tap back the box. Is only a bat back in the 3rd inning. A little numbers play right here. Here's a throw back to second, and it goes into center field. Nobody's hurt, but that one didn't go good. Schlegel turned around through to second and skipped under the glove in on the center field. Jack Blevins took the throw. Holtzclaw there to back it up. That could have backfired, but it did not. He could not advance. He stays at second as the base runner. Brookwell. Schlegel brings it. Ground ball to Casting. Could be a numbers play. He'll go to second for 1. Blevins to first, and safe at first. Runner comes to third. They take the man out at second. Fielder's choice. Couldn't get the double play ball. 2 away, runner at third now in the form of Brookwell. Here's Eli Reagan. On the corners now. 2 on, 2 out for Tennessee I. We lead 3-0. Tying run to the plate. Big deep breath. Brings it. First pitch, fly ball. Holtzclaw going back. Camping. Got it. Inning over. They strand 2. We played 5. We go to the 6th inning. Cyclones hanging on a 3-0 lead. Come back with us. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. We'll be right back after this from the good folks from the Eagle Center. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Five in the books will go to the 6th inning. Cyclones leading at 3-0. Coach Mike Corn, 37-26. In the district, 19-6. Postseason plays record is 5-2. Here at ETSU, we are under Coach Corn 4-0. As a school, we're 6-0 here. We've never lost on this field. Schlegel's been the man tonight, an inside the park home run, his 3rd home run of the season. Driving in hooks and ahead of him, RBI's 15-16 on the year, and he's been the difference both at the plate and on the mound for the Cyclones. Kazee in inning number 6, upstairs, ball 1. We're 6 outs away. Going to simplify things. Lest you think this year's not moving along, 16 nights from tonight, we'll be right back in the box at Citizen Bank Stadium. There's a fly ball to left field. Collette right there, got it, 1 down. Tagged it pretty good. Collette played it perfectly, 1 away to lead off the 6th inning. 112 days and 16 Friday nights till kickoff. Cyclone football 2026. The Hilltoppers are coming to town. 6 home games this year. Season tickets go on sale in July after the dead period. Here's Holly. Down and away, ball 1. Seth. Strikeout and a ground ball to the shortstop who stepped on the bag to end the 2nd inning. To end the 1st inning on second base. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Holly. 3-0 Cyclones in the top of the 6th of a scheduled 7. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off the mask of Harbor. Ouch. Hope he's okay. Looks like he is. Now the umpire will walk the ball out to Knox Kazee. He may have got stung. I don't see that often. He walked it out and handed it to him. He may have been. Maybe not. I've not seen that before. That's a rarity. Umpire will walk the ball back at the new ball out to the pitcher. 1-2 count to Holly. 1 out in the 6th, bringing it. And he jams him and fouls to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cyclones at 14-14. Tennessee I at 24-9. We played them 3 times in the regular season. They've taken 2 out of 3. Swing and a miss. Kazee's got his 6th strikeout. Harbor out in front of the plate. Throws to first. 1-2 down now. Strikeout number 6 for Knox Kazee. 2 away in the inning. It'll be Carter Reese's turn. He struck out both times during the ball game. Top of the 6th, Cyclones 3 and Tennessee I nothing here. Talked to Coach Corn at the postgame. He said, I'll be up here. Pitching. First pitch down the right field line. A foul ball, giving chase a long way. Trying to come up to it and cannot. Good hustle by Dane Music. He ran a long way, but crosses the foul line. Chalk couldn't catch up to it. It's a long strike for Carter Reese. Ox Kazee now has retired 10 Cyclones in a row since Schlegel was inside the park home run. No balls and a strike. Ground ball, knocked down by Graziano at third. Throws and tagged him coming down. Nice play. Graziano actually went down in a heap to grab that hot shot down at third. Fields throws, got him on the put out. 1, 2, 3. Kazee's put down 11 in a row. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Cyclones lead it 3-0. We're 6 outs away from the regions. Boy, I'm looking at it. Come back with us. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family and want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
Bottom of the 6th, Tennessee I will bring the top of the order. Dane Music, Knox Kazee, and Hudson Pender to the Thomas Stadium home plate area. Here's a throw down by J.D. Hooks. Here we go. We need 6 outs. That's how I'm looking at it. Schlegel brings it to start the inning here. First pitch pops him up. Out of left field, Ambrose. And he'll make the catch. Wind swirling. He was stationary, then it'll go to his left about 5 steps. At the last minute, the wind's kicking it right to left here pretty strong. 1 out of the 6th inning. Here's Knox Kazee. He struck out and popped out in foul ground to J.D. Hooks. He's over 2. Tennessee I left 2 on board last inning. Had tying run to the plate. Schlegel brings it upstairs, ball 1. Well, I can go ahead and tell you that one of our players of the game was the man on the mound here. He's been the man pitching and, in this case, batting with inside the park home run for Ed Schlegel. Poor Trav Deli, player of the game. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Jammed him and fouls it backing out of play. 1-1. You win, you come back on Sunday at 2:30. You lose, you're back here tomorrow at noon, and if you win this, you're one of the 2 teams from District 1 going to the regional. It's real simple. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. We lead at 3-0. Wind blowing again right to left has been swirling, blowing out. Now blows right to left here at the ballpark. 2-1 pitch from Schlegel. Pops him up, first base side, foul ground, fair ball. It's actually going to be blow back into fair, and Holly's got it. He had circled into the first base coach's box. That's where the ball originally was, and the wind blew it back into fair play, and Seth stayed right with it and got it, 2 down. 2 away in the inning for Hudson Pender, who's grounded out and popped out to the shortstop both times. So that ball was right around the first base coach's box in foul ground. The wind pushed it back into fair play, and Holly stayed right with it and got it for out 2. Ground ball, base hit left field. Hudson Pender picks up the third base hit of the ball game for the Vikings. 2-out single to left field. Here is Preston Figgins. Figgins is flied out to Holtzclaw both times in the ball game to lead off the second and be the final out in the fourth. 2 out of the 6, we lead 3-0. Ain't over to the fat lady sings, as they say, but she's at the podium right now. At least walking that way. Here's the first pitch. Strike called to the knees to Figgins. We saw one get a hold of one here last night. Tanner Orth clouded one out of here. I mean, it was on the fly. Over the 325 mark down the right field line. He cranked it. And now Rhett steps off the rubber, and Figgins steps out of the box. No balls and a strike. Your 2-out batter hitting the 6th. We lead 3-0. Runner at first. Pitching upstairs. Strike 2 called. And that drew the ire of the Tennessee Eye fans. Said that was upstairs. May very well been 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Preston Figgins. Ken Slade will get his 3rd punch out of the ball game. He hit 50 on the season. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A check swing and just made contact. A bad handle, foul, backing out of play, first base side. Ran it in on his hands, sawed him off, and he again makes contact and fouls it. First base side, foul ground. Count holds at 0-2. Slagle, 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to Casting at short on 2 hops, backhands. Pumps, throws, and got him. Nice job, Casting. Nice job, Holly. We're 3 outs away. We played 6. Cyclones lead at 3-0. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Now this from Poor Trav's Deli, our player of the game spot. From Poor Trav's Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread. We've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami. Make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
10 or 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent, excellent opportunity to come by here and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli, 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Now batting number 18, Ambrose.
Bottom of the 6th inning for the Cyclones. Tennessee I get 3 more outs. Here's Ambrose, Blevins, and Holtzclaw. 7, 8, 9 of the Cyclone 6. We lead 3-0. So far, I've outscored opponents in the tournament 10-2 here. Kazee brings it upstairs. This kid's done it. He has retired 11 Cyclones in a row since the Red Slug went inside the park home run. So Knox Kazee's done his job. He's an outstanding talent. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, third baseman, Grisano. Short hops, a nice play. Got him. 1 down. Gage Grisano back-to-back plays down to third. Very good.
To the plate, number 5, Jack
ending our inning on a Carter Reese ground ball in the 6th and leading off the 7th with a nice short hop play for Graziano. Down at third, 5-3 on the put out, 1 away. Here's Blevins, a walk and a fly out to right. He's 0 for 1. Pitching, taking upstairs, ball 1 is a right-hand batting second baseman. We can hang on to win this thing. We got 3 outs to do it. This is outside. Oh, they called that one a strike, 1-1. We'd be playing for, and we are playing for our 16th district tournament championship in school history. 1-1 pitch. Shoots to the first base. Base hit to right field. Jack Blevins takes the turn. The number 5's got him a 1-out single. Jack, that short, compact swing, does it again. Blevins, 1 out, 1 on here in the 6th inning. Here's Holtzclaw. Oh, to first. Back in. I said the 6th. It's the 7th inning. Getting excited. 1 out, 1 on in the 7th. We lead at 3-0. Holtzclaw. Fly out to left. Great play out there by Collette to rob him of at least a double. He went on the warning track, went up, reached up, and hauled it in. He was on the run. He's back to the infield. Made the catch to end the inning. Back in the 2nd. He flied out to right field on a long ball. In the 3rd, there's a fly ball. High pop, center field coming hard. Could be. Makes the catch. Hung up there for out number 2. Charge again was Russell Blevins to make that catch. 2 away. Top of the order, Whitehead. For Tennessee I in the bottom of the 7th, it is Graziano, Harbor, and Collette. 5, 6, and 7 for the Vikings in the 7th. We lead at 3-0 here in the top of the 7th. Strike called to Whitehead. A single in 3 tries and a run scored today. So Justin, 8 strikeout, 2-hit performance last night. Rhett with a 3-hit shutout here in this game so far. So our pitching has stepped up big time. We still have Krosick and Buckles, our 2 starters, and Reese to use if need be, or we'll have to need on Sunday. 0-1 pitch, down and away, 1-1. Of course, Carter Reese won it for us last year here against Unicoi County. That'd be cool to put him back out there Sunday if we can hang on to win this thing. 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, throw down to second. He could be in trouble. Nope, dropped the ball. Shortstop dropped it and in with a stolen base. Harbor had a pretty good throw. The shortstop took the throw. Pender and dropped the ball. Jack's in with a head first slide with an SB for our senior second baseman. He'll be on the move with the crack of the bat here. If we can get another run, it'd be always good. 1-2 pitch, and he shoots it foul, backing out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boone and Crockett will play next year. They're due to go at 7:30 for the Stay Alive game for one of those 2 teams. And of course, that's the Washington County rival between Boone and Crockett. So it'll be fireworks, and because he steps off the rubber, looks Blevins back into second. So knowing it's an elimination game for one of those 2 teams for the season, it'll be hotly contested between Boone and Crockett. They come up next. 1-2 pitch, ground ball, short hops and Graziano. He runs into Blevins. Blevins runs into him, and Graziano goes down. Gage Graziano fielded that ball. Blevins coming down. They ran into each other. Blevins is rubbing his right leg, but Graziano went down in a heap, and they immediately go out to check on him. Let's see how they'll rule this one. I would assume it's runner's interference and out by Blevins. We'll see. The 3 umpires will meet. Graziano's up. That's good. Jack Blevins coming down from third, ran into him full bore. He had fielded that ground ball to Graziano and went right down in a heap. Never had a chance to make a throw on the play. And so he's going to walk around here a little bit. He's going to walk towards the dugout. The 3 umpires are conferring. I would assume, well, I'm not going to assume. Graziano is down in front of the dugout with his hat off. That was a train wreck. Jack Blevins come full bore down from second on that ground ball. Graziano fielded it cleanly. As he righted himself to throw it, Blevins ran into him, coming down from third, so they're still conferring the umpires. You can call it a fielder's choice. You could call it runner interference. Never had a chance to make a play. We'll call him out. They're still conferring. Graziano. Right in front of the Viking dugout. Walking around. Looks like he's holding right above his eye. Let's see. They're going to say he's out. Yep, runner interference. Yep. And Mike Korn will argue that call. That's the inning. So Blevins coming down from third, runs into Graziano. They're going to call run interference. And the inning is over. So RI beside Jack Blevins' name, and we go to the, well, Coach Korn's out there talking it, but we will go to the bottom of the seventh. It's do or die for the Vikings. We lead 3-0. Come back with us right after this from Big John's Closeouts. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Baseball. Talking to Mike Barnett, the owner of Big John's Closeouts, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Why buy here from the local guy versus the big box chain stores?
Well, I think, one of the things you have to consider when you're talking about buying local is you're supporting people that live in your community, that worship with you, that are involved in civic groups with you, that your neighbors, people that you've known for years, and also, the proceeds stay right here in Carter County. They go to not only pay the taxes here and stuff, which any business that exists here does, but it supports athletic programs, it supports nonprofits, it supports needs within the community, maybe where you've got a veteran that has a need or something that we can help offset the cost through discounts or donations, and stuff. Then we get hit with that quite a bit, as far as that nature. So we're able to help the community as well as encourage our young people, both from small all the way up through high school with banners, sponsoring their sports teams and stuff of that nature. Plus, we have a vested interest in helping the customer that comes in. We want them to get the right item for the job and leave with what they need to finish that job. We want to listen to them, understand what they're doing, and they're not just to us just a number, if you would. They're someone we want to build a relationship with and a friendship with that trust us.
Pretty simple, folks. Be loyal, buy local, and buy from Big John's Closeouts in downtown Elizabethton, where they hammer high prices. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Cyclones 3 outs away from a regional appearance next week and a chance to win this district tournament. 3 outs can be a long time. Now, Gage Graziano, the man injured, was due and is due to lead off this inning here. Let's see if they'll let him take an at-bat. He went off the field after colliding with Blevins. Blevins ruled runner interference, called him out. You kind of thought that's what was going to happen. So we'll see if Graziano is going to be the man gets to bat. They're going to pinch hit for him. Graziano, Harbor, and Collette, 5, 6, and 7 here. And he will be pinch hitted for. So Gage Graziano. Nope, that's him. He is going to bat. So here's Graziano. Reached on an error and flat out to right. 3-0 Cyclones. Bottom of the 7th. Tension can cut it with a knife here. Can we do it and qualify for the regional play for the tournament championship on Sunday? First pitch is a strike call. Nope, missed upstairs, ball 1. Took some off that one. Spoke too soon. Graziano, E5 and a fly out to right. He's 0 for 2. Red Slagle, 1-0 pitch. Fly ball. Left field, pretty well tagged. Going back, they're not going to get to it. It's up against the wall, bounces off the planks. Holtzfall gets it back in, and Graziano in with a leadoff double. He gapped it in the right center field at 370 mark, bounced off the fence, back in with it quickly. Holtzclaw to hold him to a double. Could have been more because that was a deep drive off the one hopped off the wall, and Graziano's at second with leadoff double. Here's Harbor, a single his last time up. Single and a strikeout. There's some stirring in the Cyclone bullpen here. Bottom of the seventh. Lead man on at second and Graziano. Here's Harbor. Red Slagle brings it. And a ground ball to Casting. Fielding. Graziano comes to third. Got him, one down. Great concentration by Casting. Graziano coming down in front of him. Literally. He kept his concentration fielding and threw him out. One away. One out, one on for Trey Collette. A single and a fielder's choice. He's 1 for 2 here. Bottom of the seventh. One out, one on. Cyclones lead 3-0. Trying to nail it down here for Mike Korn, his second season. Played and won the district tournament championship last year, and trying to put ourselves in position to play for it again on Sunday. But one out, one on here. The drama thick at Thomas Stadium. Slagle to the belt, brings it. And it's a curveball, misses inside, ball one. He hunkered down and sliced inside on the plate, but misses, ball one. 3 runs, 5 hits, Elizabethton. No runs, 4 hits for the Vikings of Tennessee High. 1-0 pitch. Shoots it foul, backing out of play, 1-1. That's over in the parking lot. Yee. That's windshield territory over there, over behind the first base dugout, the ETSU Thomas Stadium parking lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slagle, big deep breath, working from the stretch. Runner at third, brings it. It's a chopper. Charging, Whitehead, fields, throws, got him. 2 down, run scores. Graziano scores, it's 3-1. Collette's retired, and a rocket from Whitehead across the diamond, 5-3 on the put out to the awaiting Seth Holly. 2 away for Russell Blevins. 0 for 2. Bases empty. 3-1 Cyclones, 2 out of the 7th. Pitching, taking, and it misses, ball one. So you win this, you get this last out. You're back out here Sunday at 2:30 for the district tournament championship. Tennessee High can't bounce back. They'll be here tomorrow at noon. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, knocked to Holly off his leg, kicks in the right field. It'll be a base hit. It ricocheted off Holly's leg and caroms into shallow right center field. Oldslaw goes out to get it. Keeps the game alive. The tying run now at the plate for Eli Reagan. So a single credit off the shin of Seth Holly. And with that, Coach Korn will come bouncing out of the dugout here. 2 out of the ball game. The tying run to the plate and Eli Reagan. 3-1 Cyclones. He'll bring everybody in, and I would assume just kind of talk things through, settle everybody down. 2 outs in the ball game. We'll be right back after this.
Hey there, neighbors. Todd Houston here with the Elizabethton Church of Christ, wishing you a very happy new year and a wildly successful 2026. I'd like to invite you to come and get to know our family here at Elizabethton as we are seeking to be more like our Lord every day. We're no perfect people, but we're a people that love the Lord and love you. We'd love to get to know you. If you'd like to join us, our times are at 10 and 11 a.m. on Sunday, 6:30 p.m., and then again Wednesday evening at 7. You can find us on Facebook or at elizabettoncoc.org.
Back to action, base hit to right field, and he'll stop him at second. So Reagan with a single. It's the 3rd hit of the inning, and that brings up top of the order Dane Music here. Music has grounded out twice and flat out to left, so 2 on, 2 out of the ball game. Tying run at first, the winning run to the plate now. Things change quickly here. 2 out of the ball game for the Cyclones. Need 1 run to nail this thing down, or 1 out, I should say. There's a strike call to Music. Coach Korn finished things up on the mound quicker than I thought. We got back a smidgen late, and a single by Reagan in the right field. 2 on, 2 out here. 3-1 Cyclones in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Music. Fly ball, left field. Ambrose coming hard. Going out. It's going to fall for a base hit. Here comes a 3-2 score up. And it's a RBI single for Dane Music. It's 3-2. Fourth base hit of the inning for the Tennessee High Vikings. And so it's a 3-2 ball game. 2 outs in the game. In to score is Blevins. Reagan stops at second. Music's at first. Here's Knox Kazee. Tying run at the second base bag. 2 out of the ball game. So credit Tennessee High. They're making a push here. 3-2. Tying run out at second base here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Knox Kazee. First pitch, fly ball, left field, Ambrose. And they're not going to get to it. Up against the wall, bounces over. It's a ground rule double. This game's tied. Knox Kazee with a ground rule double over the left field fence. Scoring Eli Reagan, and we're all tied up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the winning run at second base. And so Mike Korn, let's see. So tie game. See, we'll put the runners here. 3 have come in on it. Graziano, Blevins, and Reagan have scored. Music's down at third, and out at second is Knox Kazee. So the winning run now, we go from a 3-0 lead. It's tied at 3 in the bottom of the 7th, 2 out of the ball game. So here's Hudson Pender now. So I got a Music and Kazee hammered those balls. I'm telling you, they hit them hard. Kazee was a ground rule double over the fence at the 370 mark on 1 hop. So you're about to be treated extra innings here. We can stop them. Oh, Lori Willis, Molly Glover. This went from all us to it's. They win the ball game 90 feet away here. 2 outs in the ball game. Hudson Pender brings it. Strike call from Slagle. So we will go to the 8th inning here. Unless they score, and then we'll be here tomorrow noon. What a turn of events. We had a 3-0. All this with 2 outs in the ball game for Tennessee High. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball. Base hit. Ball game. Tennessee High comes from behind to beat us. Final score 4-3. Wow. We'll be here tomorrow noon. RBI for Pender, and Tennessee High all with 2 out of the ball game. Put 4 across home plate and win it 4-3. We'll be out here tomorrow noon in the elimination game. And Tennessee High has qualified for the regional. We had them 3-0 with 2 out in the 7th inning, and they played 4 to beat us. Final score, Tennessee High 4, your Cyclones 3. Wow. There is the purest definition of a high school ball game. 3-0, 2 outs in the ball game. And they put 6 hits, 4 runs on 6 hits in the bottom of the 7th, 2 out to win the ball game. Final score, Tennessee High 4, your Cyclones 3. We'll be here tomorrow at noon in the Stay Alive game. And Tennessee High will play for the district tournament championship, and they have qualified for the regional. But we still have a chance to do the same thing. We'll be back to close it out after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Final score, Tennessee High 4, your Cyclones 3. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Wow. That's all I can tell you, folks. We were in the driver's seat. 2 out in the bottom of the 7th. We lead 3-0, and they plate 4 runs on 6 hits in the bottom of the 7th, 2 out, and win the ball game 4-3. Wow. What a shocking turn of events. Credit Tennessee High. They didn't give up. I'm not so sure the collision down at third didn't energize this ball club. Gage Graziano led things off with a double to get it going for him after he got ran into by Jack Blevins and called him out on runner's interference. So a double, single, ground rule double, RBI single. And Tennessee High comes from behind with 2 out in the ball game to win it, 4-3 in a shocker. We fall to 14-15. They go to 25-9. We'll be here tomorrow at noon to play the winner of the Boone Crockett game next year. We'll see. He was due to come up to talk to us. I don't know if he's down talking to the boys or not. So, final score: Tennessee High wins it 4-3, I should say. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for Tennessee High. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Elizabethton Cyclones. Winning pitcher is Knox Kazee. And a tough one, losing pitcher, Red Slagle. We'll see if Coach Korn comes his way. Just trying to see if I can spot him. Players of the game will be Red Slagle and J.D. Hooks. Ours are Poor Travis Deli players of the game, but we are shocked here at Thomas Stadium. I'm looking at our fan base. We're in disbelief, and understandably so. We were up 3-0 with 2 out in the ball game, and they played 4 to beat us, 4-3. So Tennessee High makes it 7 in a row and 10 of 12, and so we go to 14-15. They improve to 25-9. They will play for the district tournament championship. They'll be back here on Sunday. At 2:30, we'll be back out here tomorrow at noon. We'll go on air at 11:45 with the broadcast. Final score, we'll do one more break. Coach Korn does not come up, which I would totally understand. We'll sign off. Final score, Tennessee High, 4-3. Wow, I'm not even sure. I say, I've done this a long time. I'd have to go back and remember my memory bank. Last time this happened, 2 out in the ball game, and they rallied to beat us. The team I'm covering, in this case, your Elizabethton Cyclones. Final score of 4-3 Tennessee High. One more break. We'll come back. Yep, here he is. We're not going to take a break. We'll get him right here. Let's talk to our head coach. Get our microphone right here. And sir, I've been doing this a long time. It's a wacky, crazy world of high school baseball. First off, Jack was ruled runner's interference.
He was. Tom, I think it could have went either way. It was a bang-banger. If they ruled that he was in the art of fielding, in the art of fielding, he was out. I thought he was going for the tag. They talked about it and made the decision.
Tough. What do you say? First off, thank you for coming up here because I'm in shock.
I'm out of breath, Tom. I'm out of shape. I had to run up here.
Yeah. So, what'd you tell the kids? We're 2 out, bottom of the 7th. We're up 3-0. We lose the game, unfortunately. What'd you tell the kids?
It's baseball and it's life. Life happens fast sometimes, and that's what it is, Tom. And men are made in these situations. You bounce back tomorrow. We're in the same position tomorrow is the word today. Win one game to go to the regional.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, we've
Real
got to get
simple.
over this, and we've got to have a short memory.
Yep.
Hats off to those guys, you know, Gritty, you know, that little third baseman come up, hit that leadoff double. That sparked them after the tough nose play at third. You know, and it snowballs. Hitting is contagious, good and bad. All right, and that was just a good example of it there. They have a good team. Kazee, or I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his name, so
Kazee.
I apologize.
That's it. That's
Kazee,
yeah.
you know, he kept them in it. He fought. He battled. Gosh, you know, just hats off to them. And, you know, we had a chance to get out of that inning. We didn't make the play, and they made us pay. And we've won games just like that, you know, where we forced the other team to make a play, and they didn't.
Yep.
So, but again, it's right back out here tomorrow, one game away from continuing our season. Same scenarios today.
Yep. Sun comes up tomorrow. We can do the math. 7 times 3 is 21 outs. We go to the region.
That's
real
it.
simple.
And that's the great thing about there's no clock.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I love about baseball. There's no clock to stop a team from coming back. It's only outs. All right, and you play the game the same way from 9-year-olds all the way up to the big leagues. You know, 3 outs an inning, 3 strikes in at bat, 4 balls, and the teams that make plays when they need to, they catch the ball, they throw the ball around. You know, those teams win. You know, Rhett had a fantastic, I know he's probably devastated, haven't had a chance to talk to him yet, but what a great outing by him. I think he took the no-hitter into the 5th maybe.
He did.
You know, and we just couldn't push a couple runs when we had some runners on there, base runners on. We couldn't push them across, and it come back to haunt us there.
Been at this a long time. I'd have to go back and look at my books tonight. Last time I called an inside the park home run.
Yep.
But he was taking out a page out of Evan Carter's book, inside the park homer, and between second and third, it looked like, and I said it at the time right after the home run, if you question the surgery when he got hurt from football, can he still run on that foot? Obviously he can, because between second and third, it looked like he shifted gears.
No, I think he was doing great. Now, he may have been running out of gas, but I wasn't going to stop him. And, you know, again, I mean, he drove in our 3 runs there. He pitched a well of a ball game. I'm proud of our guys. We didn't quit. We didn't give up. We didn't, you know, it wasn't the size of the game that beat us today. It was that other team in the dugout, you know, the team in the other dugout. So hats off to them. We gotta somehow just get it back together, Tom, and go get them tomorrow at noon, whoever comes out of this.
Yeah, we'll be ready to go.
That's right.
Cyclones, we don't quit. We just keep trucking.
No, sir.
Can you give me your best
when your best is needed?
You
know, what we talk about being rats, you know, being tough. You know, rat's a very tough animal, Tom. Years ago, they did these studies on how long a rat could tread water. You know, and when they started, you know, there's like 15 minutes or whatever, and they trained these rats a little bit to survive. Now rats can tread water for 3 days.
Really?
True story. I'll let you Google that. And that's what we got to do. We got to tread water.
Yeah.
We got to tread water, keep our head above water, come out tomorrow and see if we can't have a little rat-like toughness and win one. Win one for Betsy.
Cyclone pride.
That's right.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow,
Thank
Tom.
you for coming up.
Oh,
not every
no
coach.
problem.
Not every coach
Well,
will do that. I just want you to know that. I've been at this a long time. Not everybody would come up and do this. Thank you. So that tells you a lot about this man behind us. Tough loss. I mean, it's kind of like bringing those NASCAR drivers in right after the race and go, okay, what did you think? Can you describe this? Can you describe that? It's like, we don't, I mean, in the heat of the battle. And so he comes back, and it's a heck of a game. But again, credit Tennessee High. I mean, they did exactly what they needed to do. With 2 out in the game, we were up 3-0, and they played 4 to beat us again, and they win it. And so Crockett and Boone will play, and we'll play that winner tomorrow at noon. We'll go in there at 11:45. Coach pretty much summed it up. You're 21 outs away. I can read the body language, people walking out, everybody's disappointed, understandably so, but you still got a lot to play for. You still got somebody else going to be, there's another team, there's 2 going to the regional, and somebody else, and you still come back and play with the district tournament championship. So, yes, we're stunned, we're shocked, but you, as the old boys say, my daddy'd say, suck it up, buttercup, rub spit in it, let's go. So we'll be back tomorrow. Final score, Tennessee High with 2 out in the bottom of the 7th, played 4 to win it. 4-3, Rhett Schlegel and J.D. Hooks, our Port Travis Deli players of the game. We'll be back tomorrow again at 11:40, so make sure it's a noon game. We'll make sure it is. And it is 11:45 thereabouts. We'll go on there with the broadcast and bring it to you. Do or die for the Cyclones, and do or die for either Boone or Crockett. They're out here warming up, get ready to play this game. That winner will play us, and then that winner will turn around and play on Sunday against Tennessee I for the district tournament championship. So, as shocked as we are, all is not lost. For our director of schools, Richard Van Us, our athletic director, Dr. John Mitten, our athletic director, Joe Diaz, and our head coach, Mike Korn, who I appreciate coming up here. It's easy to come up here when you win. When you have that kind of loss and a shocker, and he still comes up to talk, spoke volumes to me about the man. So there you go. Thanks for giving us a watch. In this case, a listen. We'll be back with you tomorrow, 11:45, audio only. Final score, Tennessee I beats our Cyclones 4-3. Back tomorrow to play. They keep on going for a chance to go to the regional. Until then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for listening to 2026 Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. So long from East Tennessee State.